feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change.
Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to Super Fast Tortoise, and today we're going to go through my Estrid enchantment deck. Yes. We're going to go through this deck. Bloop. And we're going to upgrade it. You'll see a better variation of it. Like a better... you'll see a better view of it soon. But here's Estrid the Masked. Boom. Let's go through it. We got a couple cards we want to upgrade with. Oh yeah, maybe we'll put the Shalai Voice of Plenty in there. We'll see. But anyways, let's get to it. Boom. Oh no! Look at that. Estrid the Masked. Cost a generic green, white, and a blue. Bant colors. Comes on 3 loyalty. Can be your commander. Yeah. Alright. You +2, you can untap each enchanted permanent you control. Whoop whoop. -1. You can create a white aura enchantment token named Mask attached to another target permanent on the battlefield. The mask is a creature, totem armor. Whoop whoop. Totem armor says, if this creature would be destroyed, remove the mask token instead. Alright, -7. You can put the top 7 cards of your library into your graveyard to return all non-aura enchantment cards from your graveyard onto the battlefield. Then do the same for aura cards. So it's a very enchantment themed commander. Pretty solid, pretty amazing. Cards we want to put in the deck, possibly Shalai Voice of Plenty, but we definitely want to put Ojer Taq in the deck, and possibly Greater Auramancy. This is a token themed kind of deck. I need to organize the deck. Oh God, I need another copy of this. I need another copy of this version for the cube. Or I gotta swap that out for the version in the cube. To get the lands. Gotta filter the lands out. I didn't plan for this. Dude, Mondrak Glory Dominus. Hell yeah. Copy enchantment. Creeping Renaissance. Sense of Divine Top. Hold on. I think confused myself. Alright, all lands there. No lands there. Alright. Trying to make sure I'm organizing this. This is one of the first decks I built when I got back into Commander. So I'm hoping it runs well. It's been upgraded over time. I need to update it pretty good. How are you guys doing today? Doug Tutor, Clever Impersonator. Fortress, Fertile Ground, Privileged Position, Hollowed Haunting. Need another copy of this card. I just need a regular copy of this card. Enlightened Tutor, Mystical Tutor, lands. I'm naming cards. My Procession Replenish, my only reserve list card, really. Estrid's Invocation, 3 visits, Urban Utopia, all the good cards. Silver Ring, Zero Safety, Lethal Armor. Yeah, it's so easy to get lost in these cards. This deck's pretty solid. This deck is pretty solid. Evolving Wilds. Plains. Wait. Judgment, Ghostly Prison, Savine's Reclamation, Lands, Civ Assist, Star's Hand, Sylvan Library, Abundant Growth, Control Magic. Alright, let's make sure we don't have any non-land cards in this land pile. Lands are pretty basic. The dual lands are proxies, because I can never afford them. And I don't have the lands to replace them with, like good lands to replace them with. Alright, no non-land cards in there. Let's see if there's any land cards in here that I put in here on accident. Then we'll break this down. As soon as we're done. What the heck? Alright. Sorry, I'm seeing cards I don't remember putting in here. It's been a while since I played this deck. Alright, auras. Ramp. Draw. Enchantress. Recursion. Board wipes. This is kind of hard to break apart. Copy enchantments. Token generator. Token generator. Hello. Ramp. Board wipe. Board wipe. Aura. Enchantress effect. Ramp. It's not an aura, but it's good. Goes here with the auras. Helm of the Gods gives a creature +1/+1 for each enchantment control. Board wipe. Token generator. Ramp. Ramp. Copy enchantment. Replenish. Recursion. Token doubler. Token doubler. Board wipe. Enchantress effect. Tutor goes in draw. Tutor goes in draw. Token creator. Enchantress effect. Yeah, I need the Enchantress. Gem Duelist! What's up? Just basic enchantment. Fiddle Brand. Clever Impersonated. Copy enchantment effect. Tutor. Smothering Tithe. That goes in basic enchantments right there. Ancestral Mask. Aura. Woo! Johnny's chosen. Token generator. Board wipe. Board wipe. Aura. Token doubler. Removal. I don't have a spot for removal right now. Removal. Aura. Token generator. Removal. Removal. Board wipe. This guy could probably come out of the deck by now. Yeah, I don't know where this guy fits. Propaganda. Since Divine Tap goes in draw. Renaissance goes to recursion. Copy enchantment. Token doubler. Mondrak. Chivalric Alliance. Whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, draw a card. Discard a card. Card 2 wipe. Token generator. Yeah, recursion. Draw. Oh man, I don't know where to put that. Put that right there. Mars Bond. Basic enchantment. Soul Ring. Removal. Enchantress Presence. Enchantress effect. Tameo goes into the recursion. Elspeth goes board wipes and token generator. Horde. Board wipe. Heliod, Radiant Dawn goes into recursion. Ooh, I was here before you. Oh no! We got all the good stuff. We got Savine's Reclamation, Replenish, God, my favorite reserve list card. And wish I could afford more of these. They're just expensive, like $80. Crippling Renaissance. Woo. Tamao Collector Tells. I like her. You can choose an online card name, which is good with since it's Divine Top, the first ability. Pretty solid. But you like casting to return a card from my graveyard to my hand. Same with Heliod Radiant Dawn. When he enters the battlefield, return a non-aura enchantment card that's not a god from your graveyard to your hand. And he transforms to give your spells flash. And they cost 1 less to cast for each card your opponents have drawn this turn. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Love the reanimation. Or the recursion. Alright. Token doublers. Or not token doublers. Token generation. Elspeth sends champion. Creates turn 1 white soldiers. Is a +1 ability. It's pretty insane. Chivalric animation. Chivalric Alliance. Enchantment. Whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, draw a card. You can discard a card, create your token. That's a token generator, but it's card draw at the same time. Sarah Benevolent. Her -3 makes a 4/4 angel token. That's one with Exasperate, but her +2 is pretty solid. Johnny's Chosen. Whenever you cast a enchantment spell, create a 2/2 cat creature token. Hallowed Haunting. Whenever you cast a enchantment, create a spirit token equal to the amount of spirits whose power and toughness are equal to the amount of spirits you control. Luminarch Extension. Angel token. Signal the Empty Throne. Angel tokens. Yeah, pretty solid. This card's pretty amazing. Pretty beat stick. You're amazing, James Willis. Thanks for chilling out with me today. A lot of haunting. I need another version of this card. Just another copy for Cube. Johnny's Chosen. Trying to make a token themed deck here. Token doublers as of now. We got Mondrak Glory Dominus. Definitely need another version of this card for the Cube. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. You may pay generic and 2 Phyrexian white to sacrifice 2 other artifacts and/or creatures. Put an indestructible counter on Mondrak Glory Dominus. Hell yeah. Got Parallel Lies. That doubles your tokens. Same with Anointed Procession. Yeah, I know. Doubling Season would be good in your deck. Yeah, Doubling Season is out of my price range. This deck has slowly been built over the last 8 years. Attack Deterrence, Propaganda, Ghostly Prison, and Sphere of Safety are must-haves, right? Then, gonna have some coffee, and this coffee has some rum chata in it. Get a little less sober. Ramp spells are pretty enchantment based. Abundant Growth, Nelia's Presence. Nelia's Presence fixes land, but draws a card when it enters the battlefield. Fertile Ground, adds additional 1 mana of any color. Urban Utopia, draws a card, fixes land color. 3 visits. Soul Ring, Farseek, pretty solid. Whoa! Card draws. Since it's Divine Top, I like to fix the top of my deck, but it's a good card draw later on. Got Tutoring, Idyllic Tutor, Enlightened Tutor, Mystical Tutor, and Sylvan Library for basics. And there's a little more draw in the deck, as you saw those land draws, those enchantment draws for land fixing. We got All That Glitters. Gives a creature +1/+1 for each artifact and enchantment you control. Ancestral Mask gives a creature +2/+2 for each other enchantment in play. So it doesn't count itself, but counts your opponent's enchantments. You got Ethereal Armor, which I wish I had a foil version of this. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each enchantment creature you control in first strike. Pretty solid. Then you got Control Magic to steal your opponent's best creature. Corrupted Conscience to steal your opponent's biggest creature and give it impact. And you have Helm of the Gods, which is an artifact, gives a creature +1/+1 for each enchantment you control. Pretty solid. Nothing being taken out there. Galaxy Destiny's Hand is pretty solid. He kind of fits in his own place, but he works as draw 2. +1, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an enchantment card from among them. Put that card in your hand and put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. You -3 him to exile target creature. Choose an enchantment. And that enchantment effectively works as an O-ring. So if that enchantment is removed from play, they get their permanent back. Pretty solid. -7. The replenish effect, return all enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Love it. Helps thematically theme it. Recursion, the God, Tameo, Creeping Renaissance, Replenish, Savine's Reclamation. All solid cards. Savine's Reclamation is good about getting back your removal spells, since most removals we use are enchantments. We got Martyr's Bond, 6 mana. Whenever a Martyr's Bond or another non-land permanent you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a permanent that shares a type with it. Smothering Tithe, my only copy of. So good, so good. Yeah, Privileged Position. All the permanents you control have hexproof, other permanents, which I like to copy that with one of these 4 copy spells, copy enchantment, clever impersonator, Estrid's Invocation, and Mirror Maid. Yes, and I don't know why Estrid's Invocation doesn't get enough love. So this comes in and copies a spell, but at the beginning of your upkeep, you have the choice to blink it and bring it back in based on the card's effect. So you can change its target and its copy to something else. This card's pretty powerful, a little better than the copy enchantment itself. Copy enchantment's from Ravnica. Well, it's before Ravnica, but this version's from Ravnica. Clever Impersonator is pretty solid. Mirror Maid copies an artifact or enchantment on the battlefield. Yeah, Calyx Ultimate is nice. Hell yeah, Johnny. It is. So, and the other enchantment here, we have whenever a player puts a creature card into play, that player returns a land he or she controls to its owner's hand. This is to stall the game. Overburden. Just mean. A little control. We've already been through these 2 cards, Smothering Tithe and Martyr's Bond. Alright. Board wipe. Vanquish the Horde. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield. Destroy all creatures. Just pretty good. It's a white blasphemous act, basically. Cyclonic Rift. Solid. The only copy I got in a deck. This card's just hard to grab. Supreme Verdict. A gift from a friend. Yeah, it can't be countered. Terminus. Put all creature cards at the bottom of their owner's library. Hell yeah. Winds of Wrath. Destroy all creatures that aren't enchanted. They can't be regenerated. Martial Coup, a token tripler, or token creator, where you pay 2 white and X, and you put X 1 white soldier creature tokens, and X is 5 or more, destroy other creatures. Undo Inversion. I might take this out. Shroud non-permanents. Shatter the Sky. Each player who controls a creature with power 4 or greater draws a card. Destroy all creatures, and Day Judgment. Notice Wrath of God is missing from this list. Sad day. Wrath of God, but those are pretty solid. So, 2 cards we can take out already. Enchantress effects, Enchantress Presence, Test and Champion, Satyr Enchanter, Eidolon of Blossoms, and Sis's Harvest Hand. I can't afford the Shroud one. The Enchantress has Shroud, and when you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. I just can't have it. It's too expensive, but like cost wise. But it's pretty good. Set up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basic removal spells: Oblivion Ring, Banishing Light, Detachment Sphere, and Journey to Nowhere. 4 basic removal spells removes target permanents. Except Journey hits creatures only. But these are pretty good removal. Plus, with the recursion we have for enchantments, is pretty solid. So 2 cards we could take out so far. Out of the 3, we got Undo Inversion and Crewfix got Horizons. As long as you have no maximum hand size and unused mana would be empty from your mana pool, that mana becomes colorless instead. Whoop whoop. So we're going to take out Undo Inversion, which can be a land that enters tapped, which is sad. The basic land, basically. We're going to put in Ojer, because Ojer needs to go in. If 1 or more creature tokens would be created under your control, 3 times that many of those tokens. When Ojer Taq dies, return to the battlefield, tapped, transformed. It turns into a land. It says tap, add 1 white. And you can pay 2 generic and white to transform Temple of Civilization back into Ojer. Pretty solid card. Alright. Then we're going to take Crewfix Got a Horizon out. Put in Greater Auramancy, right? Go to auramancy. Says other enchantments you control have shroud. Enchanted creatures you control have shroud. Yeah. Pretty beast. So the greater auramancy is good because if I steal my opponent's creature and I control it, it's enchanted. They have shroud, so they can't be targeted. So you have to have board wipe. Ooh, that rum chata coffee's hitting the spot. So go through here. Change effects, day judgment, board wipes. Board wipes, Smothering Tithe, Martyr's Bond. Or Burden could probably come out for that, but we'll see. Copy enchantment effects, pretty solid. Here they are, Radiant Dawn, Recursion. Recursion, Calyx Destiny Hand, pretty solid. I'm just trying to get to the token doublers. There you go. Got all three enchantments that make people pay to attack. Those are fun when you copy them too. So we got Anointed Procession, Parallel Eyes, Mondrak Glory Dominus, and Ojer Taq for token triplers. Yeah. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 6.5 really. 6.5 token creators. Lunar Extension needs to be activated. Being at end step, if your opponent lost life, you put a quest counter on Lunar Extension. If there are 4 more quest counters on it, you can pay 2 and create a 4/4 angel, which is pretty solid when you get it in the beginning of the game. Pretty amazing. Yep. I want to win with angels. And good auramancy can go in basic enchantments. One with an angel, planeswalkers you control, and other creatures control effects. Whenever a player puts a creature card into play, yeah, I'm gonna take out Overburden. I like Overburden, but I'm gonna put in Shy Voice playing for the angel themes. If I had more angels to fit in this deck, to play in this deck, I would. Like, if I had Absent Angel of Hope, the one that makes all your creatures indestructible, I'd run it. But expensive. Hard to deal with. Hard to get. Hard to attain. Very good. This is not my Eldrazi deck, so yay. It's a deck I want to play Prime with tonight, but it's pretty solid. Pretty cool. So, these are the cards. These are the 3 cards we took out. We took out Undo Inversion, Crucifix Scatter Horizons, and Overburden. Going through. This deck's looking pretty solid. Pretty synergized. Enchantment themed for sure. Heliod being a creature is pretty fun. Tameo. Oh, la 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 la. Look at that. Oh, you guys are amazing. Look at that. So, how many board wipes we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 board wipes in the deck because we need them to sustain ourselves. Alright. Now we got 4 token doublers, even though Ojer tripler. Creature. I do need these to be creatures, sadly, because I need to be able to defend myself. Parallel Lives. And Anointed Procession, which was given to me by my friend, Bobby. Bobby, thank you. Pretty amazing. Token generator. Yeah. 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 Love it. The creature defended itself. Let's see, what else could make this deck better? I don't have all the tokens. I need 2/2 cat tokens and spirit tokens. Need spirit tokens? Alright. These are custom tokens that I made a long time ago. They're mass tokens. They're proxies. That's the guy's symbol. But it doesn't matter if the tokens are proxies. I just like them to have a turtle on it. Here's regular mass tokens. Always need 4/4 flying and flying vigilant angel tokens. Yeah. Yeah. So there's a lot of 4/4 angel tokens. Got treasure tokens. Those are 1/1 spirits, but I need better. I need this correct spirit tokens, which is hard to find, hard to get, especially when you don't know what you're looking for. But yeah, so that's the update of the card. So you got Sigil the Empty Throne. So whenever you cast a enchantment spell, create a 4/4 white angel. Luminary Extension. If you have the quest about, you pay 2 to create a 4/4 angel token. You have Seraph Benevolent. -3, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying vigilance. Then you have Chivalric Alliance. That whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, you draw a card. You can pay 2, discard a card, create a 2/2 white and blue knight creature token. So I need blue, white knight creature tokens. Hallowed Haunting. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, create a star spirit token with flying and vigilance for stars equal to the number of spirits you control. So I need those tokens. And Meow Meow tokens. 2/2 cats. When you cast an enchantment, create a 2/2 white cat creature token. Boop boop. And Elspeth's Enchantment. Whenever you +1, create 3 1/1 white soldier creature tokens, but plus you can -3 or destroy all creatures power 4 or greater. Hell yeah. So we got tokens generators. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6.5. I say 6.5 because Lunar Extension won't work unless it's activated. Activated. Alright. You guys rock. You guys rule. Alright. So with all those token generators, we got Ojer Taq, Mondrak, Paralyze, no Procession. Hell yeah. It's pretty solid. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 board wipes. 1, 2, 3, 4 removal spells. Let's see. Blah blah. That's why I run foil unstable gnome tokens for my deck that has an Adam Pacal in it. Hell yeah. So we just put an greater auramancy to protect our stuff. To give our enchantments and enchanted creature shroud. Man, what's one card this deck needs? The green-white enchantment that gives your enchantments shroud. And you can sacrifice it to tutor for enchantment. Forgot about that card. Ugh. Pains. Martyr's Bond, pretty solid. Smothering Tithe, pretty solid. Shy Voice of Plenty, creature, planeswalkers you control, and other creatures you control have hexproof, pretty solid. Pay 4 mana, bump the creatures. Pretty solid little list of help there. Attack deterrence, ghostly prison, propaganda for your safety. This is one of the reasons why I can run copy. Sterling Grove, yes, that is correct. I use copy enchantments on these a lot, especially with your safety. But yeah, deterrent. 2 kill spells. Yeah, I use these as removal spells most of the time, but Corrupted Conscience is good when you got a big enough creature on the battlefield. But to steal your opponent's creature's removal is pretty solid. Corrupted Conscience gives a enchanted creature infect, which is neat. Control Magic just steals a creature, and you can copy these with the copy spell. So it's like you have abundant removal. Creature buffs, all that glitters, Ancestral Mask, and Ethereal Armor, Helm of the Gods. Yep. Pretty solid. Those are to make threats out of angels when needed. Raven on your creatures. Sylvan Library. Whoop whoop. Oh yeah. Mystical Tutor. Night Tutor. Idyllic Tutor. Pretty solid. Sterling Grove would be a good mix for this. Hell yeah. Sensei's Divining Top. Pretty good. So if you don't know how to use Sensei's Divining Top very much, because some people think, I can tap to replace the top card in my library with this, and that's the best part about it. But the truth is, you pay 1 to look at the top 3 cards of your library and put them back in the order. That's the best way to use this card, is when you use it to fix the top card of your deck. So you're always drawing the best card out of the top 3. You know, then when someone goes to destroy a creature, you tap to activate it and draw that card instead. Mana fixing is pretty solid. And abundant growth. Nalia's presence. Fertile ground. Urban utopia. All good mana fixing enchantments. And 1, 2, 3 of these. Draw a card when it enters the battlefield. And if there's an enchantment out in the battlefield, it draws you 2 cards. So, you know, try to keep drawing in the mode of things. We have a 3 visits and Farseek to fetch out dual lands when possible. We have the obligatory Soul Ring. Soul Ring fits in this deck pretty decent. Soul Ring is pretty solid. I wish it was an enchantment of, like, I'd actually replace this with Sterling Grove, to be honest, if I had Sterling Grove. Because not all commander decks need Soul Ring. Calyx Destiny hand. This card is pretty solid. It works as a draw effect in general. It works as a good removal spell. And his ultimate helps him win games. Heliod of the Radiant Dawn comes into play, returns a enchantment card from graveyard to your hand. Pretty much any enchantment card in this deck, because all the god creatures are not enchantments in this deck, besides Heliod. Tamiel Collector Tells, good for returning, but good for with Sensei's Divine Top. Sensei's Divine Top is just busted with that. Cripping Renaissance. Ooh, solid. So Cripping Renaissance is just a basic card. In general, you pay 5 your name, a permanent type, and return all cards of the chosen type from graveyard to the hand. Has flashback for 7. It's just good for late game recursion when you're trying to fill up your hand again. Replenish. The most powerful most powerful reserve list card I own. The only copy I own. Yeah. I was able to trade an Ugin at the time for it. That was worth the same time. Sensei's Reclamation. Sylvain's Reclamation. One of the best cards to come from the Jeskai commander deck this came from. And it used to be worth money until they reprinted it. Yeah, I don't run Soul Ring. Not even in my colors deck. Wow. That's insane. Privileged Position. Ooh, pretty powerful card in this deck. Estrid's Invocation. 4 copy enchantment spells. Estrid's Invocation, like I said, is pretty powerful. Pretty powerful card. Copy enchantment. Does what it says. It copies an enchantment. Clever person who copies any permanent on the battlefield. You get to choose. You get to take what you need. Basically. Mirror Maid fits the theme. Gives you more targets. And it doesn't have to be your own. You know? Pretty solid. Enchantress's Presence, Testing Champion, Satyr Enchanter, Adeline of Blossoms, Sense Sovereign's Hand. These cards are pretty solid. So you can see you're just playing enchantments to get your tokens out, and you're trying to extend the board going pretty crazy. Hells yeah. Hells yeah. Pretty neat. Then go through the lands. Yeah, this deck has some pretty fancy lands in it. Thanks to the help of the community, because the community's been amazing. Original dual lands are not real. Not real. And if I got other dual lands that were not these, like just real dual lands, or like, you know, like shock lands or stuff, or something like that, I'd replace them, because I don't like running proxies as much, and I'm getting sick and tired of seeing those. They're not in my queue. Trying to see if there's any utility land. Yep. Utility land. Oh yeah, Hall of Heliod's Generosity's in here. Utility land. Reliquary Tower. Boom. Temple of the False God. It kind of goes there. Rimwood Falls. Pretty solid. Put those with the dual lands. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, Shattered Grove's pretty good in this deck type. It goes with dual lands. Alright, let's see. Counts as dual land, even though it's 3 lands. Trying to make sure. Alright. I scratched my ear and now I got a bloody ear. Oh, that's sad. So sorry to hear about that. Alright. So we got Myriad Landscape. Pretty good card. Evolving Wilds. Terramorphic Expanse. Broker's Hideout to help fetch for perfect mana. We got Prairie Stream, which is a dual land-ish card. Alright, so we got Glacial Fortress, Sea of Clouds, and Port Town. Pretty solid. Have Windswept Heath. My only fetch line in the deck. That's real. Prairie Stream. Spra's Headquarters. Scattered Groves. Wormwood Falls. Real dual lands. Ear Infection is bad. I keep Ear Infection. Oh, that's not good. The only proxies in this deck. Ding, ding, ding. All basic lands are enchant lands, or enchantment looking lands. So we got 3 perfect mana sources. We got Spra's Headquarters, Seaside Citadel, and Command Tower for perfect mana. Utility lands. Let's see, Temple of the False God, land on Solarium land. Ash Barrens, basic land cycling is what you love with this. Gyreach Sanitarium, pay 2. Each player draws a card and discards a card. Pretty good. Reliquary Tower, nice. Hall of Heliod's Generosity, help get some of those enchantments back from your graveyard, put them on top of your library. Rogue's Passage, whoop whoop, and Gavany Township. Let's kind of see what that does. Gavany Township, pay 4 tap, put a counter on each creature you control, buff those tokens up. Rogue's Passage, if you got a big old creature, swing out unblockable. Hall of Heliod's Generosity, let's go. Get those enchantments back. Reliquary Tower, if we draw too many cards, we don't have to discard. Gyreach Sanitarium, pay 2. Each player draws a card and discards a card. Pretty solid. And Ash Barrens, yes. The basic land cycle is pretty solid on that card. So we want perfect mana as fast as we can. Yeah. Myriad Landscape, Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse, Broker's Hideout, Temple of the False God. Pretty amazing. Just my ear is bleeding as I'm on blood thinners. Jeez, Hillbilly, do you need to go to the hospital? Like, that's not funny information. Alright. Shuffle that up. Alright, so you seen the deck. Well, hate it or not, you know, if you have to go, you're going to go. Alright, so. Gonna shuffle this deck up, get it ready for tonight's game. Play against Prime. 406 games. Reach out to him, see what's going on there. But, pretty nice, pretty neat. Deck's pretty solid, pretty cool. I need to shuffle it up pretty good because I organized it. Sorry. So, I'm going to try to play this deck. I have another deck that needs to be upgraded, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. Have a couple cards that need to go into a Planeswalker deck that Prime sent me. Pretty solid. Interesting. Chat's not showing up on screen. That's interesting. That little green block to the side right here. Right there. Supposed to see chat there. Got a cotton ball in here, yeah. Pretty cute. Yeah. James. James. You rock, you rule. So, did you guys like the deck tech? Did you like seeing what's in the deck, the upgrades? Was it everything you wished, you desired to have seen? I hope it was good for you. I thought it was pretty good. I like seeing, there's certain times when cards just upgraded deck so well, you have an idea what to take out right away. I think that was one of those cases where oh, yeah, that works just perfect like that, and that's what happened. It's exactly what happened. Right now, I'm just shuffling the deck. Gonna go to the Prime Tortoise tonight. Woo woo. Land Cap and Velt would be Ice Age dual lands for your color pie. They are about $1 each. Nice. Nice. When I get some monies available, I'll check that out for sure. Check that out. Yeah, the wife took my allowance basically and bought a really cool dinosaur card coming in. Ravenous Tyrannosaurus. Woo! Hold on a second. I want to see why this ain't showing up. It's going to be quiet for a second. There you go. That's how chat's supposed to look. Whoop whoop. It was bugging me. Chat wasn't on screen. Yeah, they're so cool, so amazing. I know. Just got a message from Prime. He won't be able to make it today, so no Prime 406 games. No Prime Tortoise. What? So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do 4:30? Gonna have do a live 4:30. Yes, I'll figure something out. We'll do something at 4:30. Yeah, I guess I have to build another deck. You know what? All right. Let me put this deck away and I'll show you what's in my cool binder. Well, not my coolest binder. The coolest binder I have is that old school binder that James Willis sent. Now this binder my wife sent me or got me for Christmas has my non-trade cards in it, which I'm going to put some of these cards in there that I took out. I'll show you deck blight. I was wanting to see the Prime Tour show. Well, I'll do something at 4:30. I'll do something. So let me get back to... Alright. If I can open this. The zipper. Alright, so. A Blossoming Tortoise. That's going to go in a deck. But we're going to put Overburden there. Probably Pride Image pretty good. Force Fruition, which is for another deck I want to upgrade. Got Crucifix Horizon there. Look at these two awesome Atraxa cards. This is, these are just jank that, James Willis has sent me. Well, this Atraxa card, James Willis sent me. And poor guy sent me it twice for reasons I can't get into. But this one I actually won. Got Narset, Harder Vels, Astral Dragon. Just like infinite combo there. Now, when it comes to upgrading my Planeswalker deck, I got Karn Living Legacy and Jason Mind Sculptor to put in the deck. And I'm thinking about putting Urza Lord High Edificer in the deck just for flavors. I don't know, because he hits his artifact, instant, sorcery spells he casts, cost 1 less to cast. Pay 7 if you bone both the Urza and the Might Stone and Weak Stone. When you come together, you get this big old Planeswalker with all these fancy abilities. Hold on. Alright. I was freezing up on you. It's because the camera's too focused. But yeah, I got some cool stuff. Got another Tameo in here. Divine Visitation. So I'd put this in the Estrid deck, Divine Visitation, but I don't know where to put it. There's nothing good to put it. Elixir of Immortality. Mana Leak. I full-arted that Mana Leak. Yeah. You can't tell, but you can feel the spray on the back. Oh, I'm freezing up. You call dibs on every other card, hillbilly. Yeah. Alright, so. Got a land here. That's not the land. I got a better Tortoise right here. My camera does not like this binder. Yeah, I got a God here whenever you cast a sorcerer spell from your hand, it gains rebound. Nice. Ojer Taq, Deepest Epoch. That's a hard name to say. Throne of the Grim Captain. I wish the craft was not as difficult because it is heavy. Craft of the dinosaur, molefolk, a pirate, and a vampire. So solid. Anti-set natural, the sun. Pretty good card. And some other good cards in here. Totally Primal Storm. This is too cartoony for me to put in a deck. It's only Downfall. I'd run that in my dinosaur deck. These two cards. J-Light Spelunker, Sentinel of the Nameless City. Go to my turtle deck. I'm going to have a Turtle Morphle style deck. Because I can't really think of a way to make it good. I got Xander, Guild Kingpin. Pretty solid. Numot the Devastator. People hate this card. Ew. Prophet of Crucifix. Right here. Pretty amazing card. Sorry, I know you can hear me, but my camera is being derpy. Yeah, there you go. Pretty cool. Prophet of Crucifix is Bandit Commander. I'd be in all my decks. Get some fun stuff. Kozilek Butcher of Truth. Merkul is banned, or it'd be my Drazi deck. I wish it was worth the same amount as the Ulamog. I'd trade it for an Ulamog's Infinite Gyre, to be honest. No. Boo. Harmonize. Astral Drift. Choose another second truth. Definitely makes a target. Oh, if it was a target permanent, that'd be better. That's all my cards in there. You got one of those Italis. Nice. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh snaps, cold snaps. Alright, well, I forgot to put undo in here. You know this is not my. I know this is my non-trade binder, and I don't want to trade Emrakul. But if the Emrakul is worth the same as the Ulamog, I'd trade it because I wouldn't trade Ulamog afterwards. That's all I'm saying. I blame all the dang snow. Yeah, freezing up. Billy, need to work on your dinos? Yeah, you need to focus on one deck, build it up is where you can. Go to cardkingdom.com, start searching up things. Like, my Secret Lair upgraded my deck a little because, like, some of the Secret Lair cards were cards already in the deck. But yeah, I love my Jurassic Parks, and I'll have 2 Jurassic Park decks. I'm waiting sleeves for Moxfire to come in. Still, but pretty awesome, pretty amazing. Sorry, I'm trying to check up on updates. So, trying to figure out what to do at 4:30. 4:30, we could hang out. Yeah, hang out. 4:30, play some Commander. 4:30 to 5. It's a tough. 4:30 to 5:30. Tough choice. Tough choice. I'll figure out something to do because I gotta get dinner done working. Well, okay. I want to thank you guys for showing up, being amazing, being awesome. Don't want this video to run too long for no reason because we updated the deck. You got to see the deck. It was awesome, and you guys have been hanging out pretty chill. Be amazing. I'm gonna go on a break. Probably have a small chat with somebody special. Well, I configure life. You guys have an amazing day. Thank you for chilling along. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for being amazing here. Thank you for sharing, subscribing, all that good jazz. You guys have a wonderful day, and don't forget, play wise, my friends.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win